Hey guys, what is up? So here we are back again working on this obnoxiously bright TRX. Proud owner over there, Ben Hardy. Today we're doing a lot of cool stuff to it. We're doing some ADD bumpers, full rear, front, with the rigid light bar in the front and AWE exhaust. So we'll go ahead and get going. We'll get the rear bumper off. Once I get that off, I'll kind of explain the parts and stuff on how I did it, and then we'll get the new one on. I want to get the bumpers done first. That's important. That way we can align the new exhaust tips to the new bumpers in case they're off slightly, which does sometimes happen. So yeah, we'll get started. So the removal on these factory bumpers are actually super simple. You only have 5 16 millimeters, and then there's a factory harness plug right up there, but 2 nuts here, 2 nuts there off the back, and then 1 bolt out of the center. The factory bumper's off. Nice, clean, simple, easy. The tricky part is transferring all the electronics, everything from that factory bumper over to here. On older trucks, it's a lot easier because you don't have parking sensors, you don't have all this other stuff. Pretty much the older trucks, you have the license plate light and your plug here for the receiver hitch, and that's it. And a lot of times that's actually down on the receiver hitch on a little bit older trucks, but this one, all right, sorry about that, we are back. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a ton of electronics on these newer ones. You gotta fix all the bracketry to hold the electronics. You gotta zip tie it all up so it's all nice and clean. Make sure everything's up high to where you don't get cleared close to the exhaust. Everything else, make sure it's all clean so you can't see it from the outside. This one's a little bit harder because he has all these vents. These are for light pods that he could eventually put for his reverse lights or four-wheeling if he decides, and a bunch of different vents. But yeah, now we're going to get this bad boy back on the truck, and we'll be back when we're done. All right guys, so we have finished up the back bumper. You can see, looking clean. Much better look for this truck. Everything's just a lot tighter, a lot slimmer profile here. We decided for now to leave this step on. There we go. It holds up, it's spring activated, so there's spring pressure holding it up against that, so we don't think it's going to be too many issues. If he has issues when he's out off-roading it and stuff, we'll obviously pull it for him. But then we have started the front of this, and yeah, it's a little bit of a project. So you could possibly reach up from below to get these 3 bolts, but it's 100 times easier just to take the 15-20 minutes, pull the headlights, grill, and everything, and reach from up top down below. It is 3 bolts here, and then your master harness right here just unplugs, and the whole bumper comes off. You got 3/8 on each side for the dust flaps. But yeah, so now we need to unbox the new one. We need to swap everything off of this one over to the new one, just like we did the back one. So we probably have an hour or so of doing that, swapping everything before we're ready to put this back on. Also, while that's off, I would like to wire up the light bar for them. That way there's no issues with that. Yeah, so we will see you guys when we make a little bit more progress. All right guys, so front bumpers finally done. We got ADD bumper all bolted in, light bars all hooked up, nice 36-inch rigid light bar. Now time for the exhaust, so we're going to have Connor go ahead and start it up and give you a couple baby revs of the stock exhaust. Too bad for a stock exhaust, but it's about to get a whole lot louder. All right, so it's a couple days later. We didn't quite have the time to do the exhaust when we did the bumpers, but we are back. We're installing the exhaust now. It is AWE's exhaust for the TRX. One thing I love about them, they always give you a blow pop. But yeah, so we're going to get going, get this one out. You guys just heard a clip of the exhaust before. This exhaust has a couple resonators and mufflers, so I don't know how much louder it's going to actually be, but I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty decent. AWE doesn't make a bad exhaust system. And yeah, we're going to get started and we'll get back to you. Alright guys, so we just finished up installing the exhaust on Ben's TRX. Give you a live look under here. So from the cat back, so from these flanges on both sides all the way back to the H pipe, these tiny resonators, some mufflers, all the way back, whee, and through out the back, and the nice black tips that he ordered from AWE. So these come in silver or black, but obviously, I mean, black just fits this truck so much better. So go ahead and lower it down. Hey Connor, you want to start it up?
Let me get my other camera.
Woo. Pretty boy Ben has to get his other camera. But yeah, not too bad if you ask me. Looks pretty clean, nice centered AWE wording.
Okay, wait. Ready when you are.
First startup, let's go. A really nice subtle tone to it, and then just when you get into it, gets that loud crack noise that, I mean, Hellcat motors are notorious for. So yeah, there it is. So yeah, in the last 2 days we've installed about $10,000 worth of modifications to this truck, and well, I'm pretty sure the owner's happy. We're happy. It's a nice clean install. Truck looks good.
That is so much louder.
So much better. Just got to personalize things. Until next time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends, hit the like button. Let's get this channel growing. See ya.